G'day guys, Nate here coming at you finally for the first time in 2026 with a Collingwood VFL report. The round 3 report or round 3 game against Coburg Friday afternoon, Barry Plant Park in Coburg. Collingwood's first win of the VFL season, 45-point win, 17-17, 119 to Coburg, 10-14, 74. And that's off the back of a big second quarter and a big final quarter as well. 8 goals in the second quarter, 7 goals in the final quarter. And that's by design. It was a 2 or 3 goal wins, to be honest, at Coburg. Against the Giants, it was a 5 or 6 goal breeze, up by 22 points at three-quarter time, and the Giants ran away with the win in the end, a 38-point turnaround in that final quarter. Against Coburg, up by 9 points at three-quarter time. I was a little nervous. I was hopeful, but obviously we just came off losing against Brisbane and Collingwood being 0-1. Coburg got their first win of the VFL season the week prior. So I'm just thinking to myself, okay, massive opportunity here. Try and run away with it. Hold on at least. Be professional, but it was just a lot more professional than I anticipated. It was tremendous to see, exciting to watch, and Collingwood running away with the win in the end. A massive final quarter. 15 goals to the left of screen and just 2 goals kicking into the breeze. It was a very weird wind, to be honest. It wasn't a swirly wind. It did die on its ass in the third quarter, and we got away with it in the third quarter. We were very disciplined in the third quarter in regards to holding up the footy, controlling the tempo as well. Now, when it comes to my VFL reports, it's more so looking at the AFL listed players, less about the game itself. It's a 45-point win, minus 39 in disposals, plus 13 in clearances for the game, and you can thank one player for that. Plus 5 in tackles, you can thank one player for that. Plus 11 for inside 50 entries, and we won the marks as well. That's off the back of our third quarter, controlling the footy and the tempo of the game. Didn't kick a goal in the third quarter, but again, holding on to the lead at three-quarter time. Very professional final quarter performance and able to run away with it. Now, I'll bring up the players shortly, but there's one player that sticks out for all the right reasons, and it's pretty clear who it is. It's Angus Anderson. 29 disposals at over 70% disposal efficiency, 16 of those contested possessions, 12 clearances, 8 tackles, 7 score involvements, 6 inside 50 entries, 5 intercept possessions, 4 marks. He gets my 3 votes, 2 rebound 50s as well, and a goal. So he did everything besides hit outs. The man could do no wrong. It was a man in a boys' game, to be honest. And if he's not selected or in consideration for gather round or any games in April, I don't know what we're doing. But Angus Anderson, he didn't just put his hand up. He's knocking the door. He's burning the house down. He's doing whatever to make his AFL debut. And it's pretty sentimental for next week. Gather round against Fremantle in Adelaide. Angus Anderson, coming out of the Swans Academy, undrafted, went to the Sandful for 3 years, best on the ground in the Sandful Grand Final. That's why he's drafted to Collingwood. And I reckon he should be playing AFL footy now. He should be selected against Fremantle. Otherwise, I don't know what we're doing. But I'll discuss Angus Anderson more in our preview against Fremantle in regards to selection speculation. Pretty obvious for that. Enough said for Angus Anderson. Get him into the AFL side. Just it's coming. The AFL debut is coming for Angus Anderson. We had 15 AFL listed players for this game. Ed Allen was a laid out. Max Marnie coming in. I thought it would be Josh Brown, but Max Marnie coming in, having a decent game himself, Max Marnie. But the other AFL listed players for us here, Sam Swadling. It's in no particular order, but for players that stood out to me personally, Sam Swadling, 28 disposals, over 70% disposal efficiency, 6 intercepts, 6 marks, 4 rebound 50s. He was playing off half back after half time. Reef McInnes only played a half again. But Sam Swadling, he's showing versatility so far. Another 25 plus disposal game for him. He just needs to be more potent by foot. But that's a nitpick, to be honest. I thought he was tremendous, personally. Played well, played his role. He can play in the middle, on the wing, outside mid, half back, clearly, and just accumulating possessions in the defensive 50, particularly after half time. And that's what we needed after half time to hold on to the lead. So Sam Swadling, he won't get the applause or the praise, I reckon, but from me, he does, particularly for holding on to the lead at three-quarter time. I keep saying that, but I'll touch on the forwards. And Jack Buller kicks 4 goals. He flew up to Queensland, He saw the arse whooping. He comes back down and he made a statement. Kicks 4 goals, 3 in the second quarter, 12 disposals, 7 of those contested, 4 marks and 3 score involvements. And Charlie West, another good game for Charlie West in the VFL, 3 goals, 15 disposals, 9 contested, 6 marks, and also 6 inside 50 entries. In the first quarter, he had opportunities to get on the scoreboard, but he was passing them off. Unselfish behaviour. Yeah, Charlie West, go for it, I reckon, but didn't cost us the game. There was a moment in the second quarter where he took the mark. He does a Dan McStay, doesn't dribble it, plays on, and he misses 10 metres straight in front. Go back and kick the goal. It didn't cost us the game. We kicked another goal after that, but it's okay for Charlie West. For me, and what I've seen so far, Jack Buller and Charlie West have the best key forward chemistry of any possible machinations we can offer. Membry, McStay, McStay, Buller, McStay, West, Membry, West, Membry, Buller. No matter what machinations you have for key forward duos, I think Jack Buller and Charlie West right now at Collingwood have the best chemistry and cohesion of any possible key forward duo we have right now. Another good performance from a forward was Jai Saxena. 3 goals, 12 disposals, 3 score involvements. Played on the wing at times, and he looked pretty good. But Saxena, he's a Category B rookie. He's out of contract this year. Give him another preseason. I mean, he's playing pretty good so far in the VFL. He's got the smarts, underrated IQ. Same with Charlie West. So it's a decent looking forward line for the VFL squad. Jacob Ryan, very good at halfback, 23 disposals at over 90% disposal efficiency, 8 marks, 8 intercepts, and a goal. He kicked a goal in a halftime siren from a 50-metre penalties, but slotted it very well. Jacob Ryan's someone that he's ticking all the boxes. He's out of contract this year, but I don't know, he could get another AFL game. I'm not too sure if he stays at Collingwood or not, but he's on track to getting another AFL game. Will Parker was solid, didn't play in the midfield like he was lined up for, but 17 disposals, 4 intercepts, 4 marks. It's a stock standard Will Parker game in the VFL. Did he knock on the door of selection? We'll find out, I reckon. If we're going to make a wholesale or make wholesale changes, then Will Parker will be in the mix. Ty Prindable, 17 disposals, just over 50% disposal efficiency though. So that's not like Ty Prindable. Prindable's someone who can have 15 disposals and 12, 13, 14, all disposals are effective. Swadling's the accumulator. Prindable's the one that doesn't waste disposals. But yeah, that was an unprintable-like performance there. But his pressure around the ground was very good. 9 tackles, 3 clearances, and 3 rebound 50s. So it's a thumbs up game for me for Printable. But just the disposal use, nitpick, I know, but that will improve. He's Ty Printable, Brisbane Academy player. I expect, well, not expect, but he'll play better games, Printable. So he's good for these sort of performances. Smith, 27 hitouts, 5 score involvements, and 2 clearances. Played predominantly in the ruck. Bryn Teakle providing chop out in the ruck. Teakle had a better game overall, kicked 3 goals from less than 10 hitouts as well. Bryn Teakle, by the way, he's on track to being picked up yet again in the mid-season draft for a third time. Played at Port Adelaide, played at North Melbourne. I reckon he's on track to being picked up yet again. Tao Jath, I thought he played pretty good, Tao Jath, for 13 disposals across halfback. No rebound 50s, though. 5 marks, 4 intercepts, 3 inside 50 entries, and a one-on-one fight with Jane Stevenson in the final quarter. And he gave away the free kick, but Tao Jath, he won the war. So thumbs up performance for Tao Jath. Joel Cochran, I've been saying he should be making his AFL debut. He's not putting up performances to warrant that, but he provides structure in the back line for us, so guys like Frampton, Howe, and others can play their game. By Cochrane, 11 disposals, just over 80% disposal efficiency, 6 rebound 50s, 5 marks, 4 intercepts. Yeah, I mean, Sullivan and Hayes played against Brisbane, and their VFL performances didn't warrant it. So I don't know in terms of what Craig McRae's thinking for selections, but if he wants to add another tall down back, Cochrane's your answer. Noah Howes kicked a late goal, final quarter, 10 disposals. He looked good in the first quarter, just couldn't put it on the scoreboard or add any pressure from there, but kicks a goal. It's a weird forward line with Wooler, West, Howes. There's Zach McCarthy as well, Bryn Teakle as well. Also, very, very tall up forward for Collingwood. Harvey Harrison getting through games, 10 disposals, 4 tackles, and 4 inside 50 entries. He's good for these sort of performances. Just build up the confidence, get the match experience and fitness back into him. McCarthy, 4 disposals and 2 score involvements. Didn't kick a goal, didn't play ruck as well. Bit of a weird position for Zach McCarthy, but he'll benefit from these sort of games in the long run. And Reef McInnes playing a half of footy, 5 disposals, 3 rebounds, and 2 marks. He had a better first half against the Giants compared to this game here against Coburg. I thought he'd play a little bit more. Didn't notice any injuries or anything like that. Will Parker, he had a foot concern in the third quarter, but he ran out the game, so it doesn't look like there's any issues for injuries. Hopefully, Pendlebury, Nick Dacos are coming back for gather round. Darcy Moore goes through his rehab. We should hopefully have a timeline established for how long Demartia is out for, unless he comes back into the VFL squad. So still a healthy list for Collingwood, and selection speculation will be ripe in terms of our performances in the VFL. Angus Anderson, come on, he's going to be in consideration. If he's not, then yeah, what are we doing? But I don't think it's the time to go too young or make a lot of changes to our squad. Pendlebury, Nick Dacos, if they're fit for gather round, and Angus Anderson. So 3 changes at the very least. I don't think guys like Parker or Swadling or Cochrane or who else? Buller and West, that's different. If they really want to change the key forward structure, then Buller and West comes in for McStay and Membry at some point. I don't see Membry or McStay being dropped. McStay kicked 4 goals at the Gabba. Membry kicks 4 goals against the Giants at Marvel Stadium, so you can't really drop them, but it's weird, it's interesting, and you wouldn't drop Jamie Elliott, even though he isn't firing so far. It's more so our forward line structure and our injuries inside 50. It's not benefiting Jamie Elliott at all, and we're still trying to figure out the jigsaw pieces so far in 2026. It's a long season, but there's some joy. We've got to win in the VFL. There is going to be a bye next week for the competition. It's the VFL State of Origin. Well, State of Origin, VFL takes on the Sandful squad. No Collingwood players listed, so everyone gets a break. So it's another opportunity to play Angus Anderson. Give him a go, give him a run. It's against Fremantle. They're coming off a high, a 2-point close thriller against Adelaide. Alex Pearce, the best smother since Heath Shaw's smother. So I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah, we bring home the chocolates, no pun intended. No, there is a pun intended, crying out loud. But yeah, Collingwood 45-point winners, VFL. Uh, Maybe in future VFL reports, I'll discuss the games a little bit more in depth than other Collingwood players for us. Brady Gray, good leadership as well, making things happen around the grounds. Brent Teagle played well. Tajwa Woden made his Collingwood VFL debut for us. And we are Will Phillips and Eddie Ford away from really pushing towards top 6 and really pushing for a VFL premiership for that matter. There's obviously going to be the mid-season draft that could derail our season if players are picked, but so be it. They play well. Forkhead played very well. Xavier Marr looks solid. Marnie looks solid. Everyone played their part. It's good to see. But most importantly, who comes in off the back of their VFL performance? Who goes out? Yeah, leave your thoughts, Collingwood related down below, AFL, VFL, you name it. I'll leave you guys all to it. Hope you guys have a good long weekend. Please be well, please be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Up the pies.